Hi everybody, Jo here again. Time for another little crafty catch up. So if you want to join me, as I said last week, I thought we'd have a go at this design, our extending the landscape, but we'd turn it into Christmas. Now I know it's a bit early for some of you, but I do believe some of you have actually been making Christmas cards all year, one a week. Well, I think I should maybe try that. So I thought I'd start a bit early and I'm going to join you. This is the design I've come up with. What I thought with this is it's ideal for batch card making. So it's not too difficult, not too many steps. But what I try and do when I'm batch card making is I come up with a design that's easy to alter. So for example, if I'm batch card making for my neighbours, I don't want to send them all exactly the same card. So this design I could change up a little bit. I mean, here I've stamped the mini holly. I could maybe stamp the little mini fir cone or put the sentiment there. Or put one of the other our new forest hares there looking at Pipin. Or I could change the colour up. I could do exactly the same design, but maybe use a blue ink or a grey, a brown, green. And that way I could still do it as batch card making, but just altering it up a little. So to give you the sizes, again, I'm using a 6x6 ready-made card blank. And then I'm using card that's 5.5 inches square for my main topper. So there's my card blank, my main topper. And then my other topper here is 3 inches by 5 inches. And that just gives me the nice size. And the reason I wanted that size is because I want to use the feather stamp as a Christmas tree. I've done this for so many years and do you know what? I never get tired of it. It is my favourite Christmas tree. And again, I just use the acetate to check that it fits on there perfectly. Using the acetate is so clever, saves you so many mistakes. So what we'll do, we'll get started. Now, first of all, I'm just going to put my black line around my work. I've decided I'm going to start doing this before I start on the actual stamping and the inking. I find it just so much quicker. So I'm just going to find my black pen and I'll just quickly whiz, just in case. It gives you time anyway if you need to get anything together, if you need to go and cut your card, and then you can join me. So have you started making your Christmas cards? I bet so many of you are there going, oh yes. Right, so let's whiz round that one. I just find using my black Sharpie pen this way saves me having to buy black card and also matte and layer. And especially with things like Christmas, if you're going to be posting your designs, you'll find it just adds to the... Oh, I've not gone right to the edge there, have I? You'll find it just adds, if you're posting them, to the weight. You know, if I had 2 layers of black card on this, whereas this, it's just my black pen. Let's get a clean piece. So what we'll do next is we'll stamp our lovely tree. And as I say, this feather stamp makes such a perfect tree. And we're just going to use our black Nocturne. So again, lots of light tapping. Now I need room for Pipin on here, so I'm just going to off-centre that a little. Always check which way Pipin's facing as well, just in case. But as I say, we have got the forest hares now, so... And they face, don't they, one each way, so I suppose at least you've got a fighting chance then. You're going to get, if you leave a space, you'll be okay. Now again, there's a lot of detail in this stamp, and it is a beautiful big stamp. And as I say, I'm not the best at stamping, especially sitting down. So I like to just make sure I press, and again, these blocks are flexible. I think we'll add Pipin next. Right, where's he gone? He has a habit of wandering off. I don't know what your Pipin's like, but mine does have a habit of, he does wander off. Right, so we'll just pop him here, looking at the tree. Now, I wanted a star for the top of my tree, and I've got these lovely snowflake stamps. And again, you can use your acetate, and I reckon, oh yeah, look, I can just fit the star on there. So again, I'm using black. So just might put my head in shot, so I do apologise if I do. Oh, there we go. And then just to ground my tree a little, just going to add a little bit of something. Just makes me feel better if it's grounded. And we'll give that a blot. As always, your VersaFine clays, the slower drying ink, so it is worth always being mindful and giving it a blot. Now, when it comes to colour, as I say, so many different colours of ink you could use for this. But I've gone for shaded lilac today. And I'm going to bring in my card blank. I've got to try and make sure you can see this. And I'm just going to, like we did last week, put them where they're going to go on my card. So I just want to have a look to check you can see that. The trouble is, when you're doing these videos, it's easy to get carried away and almost forget that you're recording it for somebody. Got a black mark there, look. But I'm just hoping we can hide that under there. Oh yeah, nobody will know. You won't tell them, will you? So like I say, it is easy to just get carried away in craft and forget. Now we're going to use these lovely acetate hill masks like we did last week. And we'll start off with the straighter one, and we'll just angle that so we can get. Now the idea here is I'm just going to add a little bit of shaded lilac to my brush, and I want it deeper. Always start on your mask, but I want it deeper on my topper because that's my actual design, and I'm happy for some colour to come underneath. But then when I'm extending, I just want it lighter. I don't want it quite as deep, even though we're in the foreground. And this one I'm going to extend on the back. And let's have a lift up to see. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I think we'll have another one with this shape. Just move it about a bit. I don't want it identical. I don't want to go through Pipin, do I? So maybe we'll just go there. So again, I'm going to pick some ink, and I've got my deeper colour, and I don't want to come too far down because this is going to be a snowy ridge. So I just want to be mindful of nice light shading. And then we'll bring in, and again, if it moves, I just pop it back, look. It's easy to line up. Just check you can still see. And as I say, I'm sorry it's the sideways, but for me, I just find it far easier to do this at an angle. And again, nice and light on this. I only want a hint of the scenery there. Now, do we have a big, should we go for one of these big? We have a big mountain here. Now, I do want to add my moon mask up here. So I want to be mindful of that. So I don't really want anything here. So let's have them there. And again, I'm coming onto my topper first because I want that deeper. And then this at the side, just a hint. Let's lift that up, yeah. It is amazing, you know. You don't need a lot to give that hint. And then we've got our acetate circle masks. Now, we'll turn it round now so you can see. And mine, I've put a little red dot of Posca in the middle because I keep losing them. Now this, I want to just again see if I can get it across all 3 layers. Now let's just make sure they're all lined up, and then I'll put it there. Now again, I've got some ink on my mat, so I'll pick that up, go onto the mask first, And just gently with my brush, these are such lovely brushes for doing this. I'm going to come all the way around, but sweep into the side more, so it'll almost look like, you know, those wispy sort of clouds you get, especially in winter. Have a look, that's nice. And again, I just want that effect of like I say, sort of nice wispy sort of clouds, that wintry effect. Now, while I've got it like that, I'm just going to add a little bit of colour. So I'm going to bring in Seedless Preserves, and I've got my paintbrush in some water, and I'm just going to lightly add a very little bit of colour down the middle, keeping the same colour tones, and just a few. Don't want to paint them all. There's so much detail in this. I don't want to almost take away any of that detail. I just want to add to it. So I'm just going to paint a few. And also, as I say, the idea is we're batch card making these, so you don't want to make it too difficult. I mean, I don't know about any of you. Have you ever done that thing of saying you're going to make wedding stationery for somebody and you come up with this really gorgeous design, which is fabulous and you love it, until you realise you've got, say, 200 to make and think how long it's going to take you. So again, I'm mindful this is batch card making. So we want this nice, easy to reproduce, quick design. Now, we'll just find the holly. And again, this is one of the pound stamps, absolutely invaluable. And yes, you can make a wreath with it. As you know, I love making my wreath cards. It's great for around the side of cards. It's just an absolutely fabulous stamp. And I'm just going to put it in the corner here. And actually what we'll do, I knew when I cleaned that ink up I'd need it again. Let's just take, I know berries are red, but because we're doing sort of purple tones, just add a little bit of purple onto there. Again, that's one of those little details. And we're very nearly finished. I'm not going to glue mine down, but as I say, what I use is a dries clear glue, and all I would do is put some glue on the back, and it gives you wiggle time. It gives you time to just move your design and get it perfect. But the only other things I would do to this now is move that out of the way. Check we're still in shot. And again, as I say, look how easy it is to just line it up. We're going to add, we want a few little baubles on the tree. So let's just come in with, we'll use a purple Posca because we want to keep this tone on tone. And then I think I'm going to add some lovely yellow. Just, I love yellow and purple, and it just brightens it up. I don't want any other colours. I don't want to introduce too many, but I think that's enough to just brighten that up. And obviously where we've got the star, out with the silver, and we'll just add a little bit of sparkle. And maybe on these leaves we'll add a bit of sparkle. As for Pipin, I'm going to use my pastel pencil. Now you can use a white gel pen. As you know, me and the white gel pens don't get on for some reason. It just doesn't look right. So I'm a fan of the pastel pencil. But as always, it's whatever suits you. You always go with whatever, you know. And I'm going to use some stickles. And again, you can put your stickles straight on your work if you want. For me, I pop it on my mat, and I just find it easier to actually paint it on. I find it stops it blobbing. You know, sometimes if you're not careful, it can blob. But also, I just find I actually get a nicer effect. I can almost paint, look, exactly where. And I'm coming across the whole design. Missed any, yeah, there we go. Now again, we've got the lovely eco glitters. You could put your glitter on. Again, you can take the design to whatever level you want. This is just the starting point. So we'll just give that a wipe with our Inky Binky, get that out of the way. And lastly, some snow. So let's find the white Posca. Now you can use white acrylic paint for this if you want. As I say, normally I would stick my card down first, but I'm just going to flick. And again, batch card making, I would put all my cards in a row and flick them all, because you can guarantee you'll have some that will go on to the next one when you're doing this one. And that's it, your Christmas card finished. As I say, I'm thinking perfect for batch card making. And there's lots of other things you could use. Think of other designs that you could put on here and then just have that landscape. We've got the gorgeous reindeer, the stag. He'd look good, wouldn't he? It's a great time to look through your stamps and just have a look, because sometimes we forget the stamps we've got, don't we? So maybe that's a good idea. Just go and sort your stamps out. Maybe have a little Christmas tray and get it ready. So there's the one we've made today. And there's the one I did the other day. Oh, the only thing I haven't done is, look, I forgot to add my shadow. But I've got some glitter there. So I'm happy with that. Thank you for watching today. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for your lovely comments. I do appreciate them. See you again next week. You take care. Thanks for popping in. Bye for now.